Hi, good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. This is just a short piece before I put out the video of my prepper pantry. I was up there today taking some video and you'll see what happened. Mini disaster, not a big disaster, but certainly something to be watching for. I just wanted to say, I don't know about you, but I've always been sort of thinking of, oh my goodness, I can't show anybody anything unless it's absolutely perfect. My prepper pantry needs to be all beautifully done. And do you know something? I'm past that now. I'm a lady of a certain age and I can either keep not showing you my prepper pantry until I think it's perfect enough, in which case you'll probably not see anything for about a year because it takes me forever to get that organised. Or I can just accept that, do you know something? My life is not a show home. My house definitely is not a show home, and I'm quite sure you'd rather see the reality of, yep, finished work, got some preps, got maybe a wee small bag and took it up the stairs and dumped it on the bed. It's not on the shelves, it's not been logged, and nothing's happened. I have those little bags everywhere around the house. There's some sitting just there as well. So I thought I just wanted to say, you know, yeah, when I turn the camera around and you see what's on Kathleen's bed, yeah, I've still got all that to put away. I've still got all it to date and find the dates and everything. But I've still got stuff. And that was what I wanted to do. That was why I started the channel. I wanted to get my voice out there and say, have you seen what's happening? Have you noticed? Let's buy it now while we can still afford it because the prices are going to go up. Now, I started thinking that way probably October, November last year. And oh my goodness, prices have gone up, ridiculously so. I still have enough disposable income from my wages, although it is getting noticeably lower, I might say, to be able to get little bits. But definitely, I think my big hauls are finished. It's just going to be a little bit here, a little bit there with my shopping. Thankfully, I managed to get some stuff in, you know, to do to start a prepper pantry really quickly. I had enough cash at the time, but now we're going to slow down. So, as my mother would say, please excuse the mess and enjoy a quick look round my prepper pantry. See you later. Good afternoon and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. As you can see, we are moving around the stockpile. So this shelf, I have some flour, corn flour, jam, and mainly some condiments. Now that shelf has been added to my list. This other top shelf, again, it's a bit of a mishmash with some coconut oil, some honey, some coffee mate, evaporated milk, etc. So what I've done is started listing those. This here, as you can see, I've started making space. Let me see if I can move about a bit. Yeah, so that's the end of the shelves. I've started making space to try and put things in order. And just here, you can see the things that are going to get put in that space. So my tinned potatoes, tinned mushrooms, and I've started the chopped tomatoes. However, way over this side is chopped tomatoes, and then in the middle there's fruit. So what I want to do is get those chopped tomatoes over to this side, and then they will all be within easy reach. Now, yesterday I sorted out this side, so I've got all my cooking sauces, and as you can see, I've put dates on them on the top with a Sharpie just so that I can easily see them. And then I will, well, that shelf's pretty much done. The worst is going to be this one, I think. Now, this little empty shelf here with just the sweet corn on it, that did have the tins, but trust me, I've made that shelf too narrow for tins. Reaching in to try and find them is the worst bend level ever. So that's something to consider when you're putting your pantry together. Watch out for how much you've got to bend. So it's going to be the packets. So as you can see down here, we've got mini cheddars, we've got quavers, we've got some mash, some noodles, and along here we've got biscuits. So they will all go on this little middle shelf here, so I don't have to bend so badly. This middle shelf is again a mishmash. This is why I'm having to sort out my stockpile. Because yeah, lots of stuff. Down the bottom there is jam and batches of tins, and of course, as I said, we've got the Mylat bags. Now, also, what I thought of saying, now, just you know, this place is a disaster zone of epic proportions. So let me just move myself over. Down here, you can see we have pasta and cat food and tea bags in a jumbo heap. Now, the other thing, remember I said I've got things thrown on the bed? That's my things thrown on the bed. But the whole reason I'm showing you this embarrassing mishmash of mess is small preps. This here is one bag of preps that I've got. It's got some ghee, it's got some chocolate digestives. I think that's some mashed potato, and I've got some steel cut oats rather than rolled oats because they're for making oat cakes. Now this one is also present, really open. So it's obviously got wheat crunchies, because who doesn't like wheat crunchies? Obviously I was deciding I was wanting some crispies. And in there you can see there's some pork, there's some tuna, etc. This one, slightly bigger, because obviously I wanted shortbread, I wanted more lentils, and I was stashing up in the biscuits. This is because I eat a lot of digestives at work, and I find it's much better if you don't have the chocolate ones. And in there, as you can see, there's some chicken in a white sauce, some pouch rice, that'll be more chopped tomatoes. Now, each of them, and possibly all this lot here, which obviously needs to be organised. You can see I'm going to be here for a while. Each of them was bought in a small haul, shall we say. It was like one bag of shopping that I got. And you've got in here little silly things like this. This is Mackay's sweet beetroot and red onion chutney. It is lush. It's not the cheapest of things, it's not the most expensive, but see if you've got your tinned meat, some rice, some stuff with rice that you need to do, it's great to add a bit of flavour. So I've been getting some bits that just do flavours, like there's another one, what's that? Chili dipping sauce. So little bits like that. There's another sauce, I don't even know what that one is. Obviously chocolate biscuits. As you can hear, I can't bend down easily. Oyster and spring onion stir fry sauce. Now, I might not use that for a stir fry. I might use it for something else, but it will give me flavour. So, there you go. This lot here has to be sorted out all nice and pretty, like this lot here, and dated. However, I'll show you what I found just now. Me and my Sharpie, I was dating stuff. That was what I was doing when I decided to pick up the phone. Look what I found. Focus. May 2022. Seriously. So guess who's going off to make some bread and not waste her flour? Because I can freeze the bread. I'll speak to you later. Bye bye.